Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you so much for joining me once again for tea time. Today we have a little bit of misty morning in this cup. What does it say here? Pick your poison, guys. Pick your poison. It's that time of year. Oh my God, I love Samhain or Halloween or whatever you want to call it coming up. Love it. Absolutely love this time of year. So today we're going to be talking about Adobe. You know how much I like Adobe? Not at all, right? Not at all. Any of you guys have been with me for the last year and a half? You know, I was the one that came up with the Life After Adobe Cutting the Cord series. And matter of fact, I made some merch for that. So if you go below this video or any of my videos, you'll see that merchandise. I absolutely love it. I was bringing in some of the shirts and hats and whatnot, and then it got the whole COVID thing, just pushed everything back. Anyways, you're going to see some of those coming up soon. Anyways, if you want to pick up any of those, right down below. Life After Adobe Cutting the Cord. So for me, I do not use Adobe. I cut the cord about just over a year ago, and I use a lot of alternatives. So if you want to check out any of my videos regarding alternatives to Adobe, all right, the entire Adobe suite, that means that we're talking about everything, literally soup to nuts. You're talking about the Premiere, the Photoshop, the Elements, the Lightroom, the InDesign, everything. Every single thing. I have alternatives for all of them that we use. I deleted all Adobe software after about 15, 18 years of use off of every computer. That is Mac as well as PC. Went cold turkey about a year, getting close to almost a year and a half now. I don't know. It's been a while. Went cold turkey and never looked back. So if you guys are interested, I'll probably put like a little card up here or something, and you can take a look at that playlist with a ton of reviews of all kinds of software that you can use as those alternatives, some free, some paid. So no more paying a lease or a monthly subscription nonsense. None of the stuff that I review have a monthly subscription. You can actually buy them or they're free. So once again, we're going to get into Adobe today, but it's going to be about their Elements 2021, and that will be Photoshop as well as Premiere. So a lot of you guys out there are not professionals, okay? You're amateurs or you're pro-ams, and you need something that just simply works, all right? Well, Adobe is one of those packages, if you get Elements, that you can still purchase and just kind of get by with a lot of functionality. I mean, it does have a lot of functionality for the money, and then you don't have to continuously pay Adobe ad nauseum in perpetuity forever for software, which that does get to be annoying. Right? That was one of the reasons why we got rid of them, amongst other ones. Anyways, we're going to get into this brand new 2021 just to take a look at what Elements look like, so that all of you guys that actually use the Adobe suite will have an idea of like some new features that they'll probably be pushing into Adobe. Let me just start out by saying Sensei. That is going to be the key word here, right? I don't mean like with sword or, you know, a master of some type of ninjutsu. No, that's their software. It is their Sensei software that runs their AI platform, their AI software beneath or under the hood that does a lot of the things for you that you don't end up having to do. The stuff that we used to have to do, now all of a sudden you just like draw a line around it and it just works, okay? Which is kind of cool, all right? Especially if you don't know a lot about Photoshop or let's say Premiere. That's what we're going to be talking about. So anyways, let's jump over to my screen here so you can see. This is the Adobe Site. This right here has to do with the Adobe Photoshop Elements 2021. Now they have a video that talks about everything, and we're going to play that in just a second. But what I want to do is I just want to go through the key features just so you can see what they are. Now, I'm going to just read them to you. You can see this image right here, what's going on here. You can see this three-dimensional, almost warping effect that's going on. It says add motion to your static images. With one click, transform your favorite shots into moving photos, fun animated GIFs with 2D and 3D camera motion. It's easy and perfect for sharing on social media, powered by, this is once again what we're going to be talking about here, powered by Adobe Sensei AI technologies. So the meat and potatoes about this entire 2021 release is really going to be, like I said, focused around Adobe's Sensei and their AI, their artificial intelligence means of moving things around and manipulation without you having to do it yourself. So let's move on here. Next, inspire with quote graphics. Now, this goes back into social media. A lot of people like to take a picture and then throw on some really cute graphics. And here it says, make shareable creations. Great for social media by adding motivational quotes or personalized messages to your pics with preset templates, tons of customization, and cool animation options. So I could see a lot of people using stuff like this for social media because we know a lot of people that do Instagram. They just love throwing on quotes for everything, right? It's a picture, then a quote, a picture and a quote, overlapping the picture and the quotes, whatever. Memes, it's really a big thing. So this gives you basically some preset up templates that you can go and then change them after the fact. You don't have to create these yourself. You stick them on like a stamp and then you go in there and you change the wording and you're done, and then you can share them. Next, it says make perfect landscapes. Now, this is basically just simply dehaze and stuff like that. It says easily replace skies, remove haze, and erase unwanted objects to create epic outdoor scenes. With this easy guided edit, you're sure to create the perfect adventure photo every time. Once again, powered by what? Yes, Adobe Sensei. Now, the key word there is guided edit, guys. You see this right here? Guided edit. Now, why is that key? So what that guided edit kind of represents is one of the, let's call it the Trinity, when it comes to the new Premiere as well as Photoshop Elements 2021. Now, what they have is they have that guided, they have quick, and they have expert. And it's basically three modes that they've come up with in both packages, in the Premiere Elements as well as the Photoshop Elements. And what it does is the guided, for example, will take you step by step. It'll give you a walkthrough on getting something done, whatever it is, which is that's good. That's really, really important for that amateur. Then more for the pro-am, they can use the quick, they call it. Quick mode gives you like one click, tons of things that you can do, but with a single click. All right. So you kind of know what you're doing already, but with one click, you can kind of get it done. And then if you switch the mode over to expert, now let's call it the pro in big air quotes here, can use the expert mode to use all of the functionality that's available to them with no walkthrough, with no one click anything, probably with sliders and whatnot. Okay. So you'd have these three modes. So let's call it in totality. We have Sensei and we have the three modes. Those are the two big things that are happening here in 2021. So let's get back into it. We have create modern dual tones. Now, obviously, we've been doing dual tone forever. Well, here just makes it quicker for people to use. Now, it says apply cool custom dual tone effects to your photos for a beautiful two-color creation using this simple guided edit. Once again, simple guided edit. This is for the amateur. This would be that step-by-step walkthrough, making it very easy. It says choose from custom preset social sizes, add a gradient, and more. So at this point, we see that they're moving into that dual tone that's been around forever, but they're making it easy. Once again, everything about this update is that ease of use is what they're pushing towards. Does it give you a ton of functionality in that expert mode? Yes, but they're really pushing you towards that guided mode for the people that are amateurs that want to get on board to be able to do stuff like this, especially like, scrapbookers, people that want to work on a scrapbook and they want to add little things to it and they want to make a digital scrapbook. This is probably pretty good for it. But also, of course, social media. Now, let's jump back in. Next, we have move, scale, and duplicate objects. And you look at that picture and you can tell what's going on there. We've been doing this for many, many years. The idea of cutting and pasting, moving people around, and doing it, let's say, undetectably. And that's what's going on here. All right. It says move, scale, and duplicate objects with step-by-step. Once again, step-by-step, talking more about that guided step-through functionality. It says with step-by-step help, it's easier than ever to select an object and change its position, its size, and more. So you can make your creations look exactly how you want. Basically, you can fake your creations. And as you can see, they've taken the guy or they've taken her and they moved them around. They pulled him over, rotated slightly, changed the size. As you can see, she's smaller now, so it looks like he's in front of her. But look at the splashes. It moves the splashes over and everything. Just like if you were using the professional package and you're using content aware and moving things around. But this is using their Sensei AI and making it very step-by-step, guided, so that it's easy for just an amateur to get behind here and say, oh yeah, I would really like to move this person around or cut this person out. Well, there you go. Simple. All right. Next, let's get back in here. Fine-tune face tilt. Now this is once again that content aware shifting and whatnot. It says make sure everyone in the photo is looking in the right direction by automatically adjusting the position of the person's face. It's great for selfies. Once again, powered by what? Yep, Adobe Sensei. Now if you take a look here, you can see this child is looking upward and its head is tilted back. You see his head tilted back? If we look here, the head is slightly tilted forward now, more towards the camera, obviously still looking up, but it's a little bit nicer than here, all right? So I see what they're doing, and by the looks of it, it's a pretty good job doing it too. It is not bad. For me, is this going to be used all the time? Probably not. But there's a lot of people out there, especially the amateurs, that look at stuff like this and say, wow, this is like a little piece of sweet candy. I have to have it. I want it. So they look at it as something that they need and want. And then once they finally get it, they'll probably use it, once a month or once a year, but it kind of is what it is. This is how companies get you to upgrade to the next version. And this being not a monthly subscription, it is imperative that Adobe creates some kind of enthusiasm around their next version so that you buy it. If not, you won't, right guys? You simply won't. So let's jump back in. Finally, down here, we have automatically back up your catalog structure. Now, cataloging is something that they're really emphasizing with this release too. It says cataloging, albums, key tags, people, places, events, and more is key to photo and video library organization. Now, all of this information is automatically backed up for easy recovery. Now, the other thing that I was reading about this that I found interesting is the cataloging that they're doing now, which is not written in here. A lot of it has to do with facial recognition, colors and whatnot. So let's say if you took a picture of, 1,000 flowers and you say, I want to catalog them by blue and I want blues and I want reds. Now, the idea is this Sensei can do a lot of that automatic cataloging. All right, which is cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that is a really great thing. Here, what they're saying is now those catalogs that are being built on the fly continuously are being backed up all the time. So you don't have to do the backup. We're doing it for you. So just sit back. We'll take care of everything for you. You don't have to do anything. Anyway, so I was going to run the video for you, but honestly, the information I just gave you is pretty much all that the video does give you. What I'm going to do is I'll probably put a link in the description and in the comments below. So if you want to go take a look at Adobe's video, you can go see it. It's like 2 minutes long or something, but this is pretty much explanatory. All right. If you want to watch it, you can just go and click on it down below. Anyways, let's jump into Premiere Elements. Take a look at that. Here we go. So in here is basically going to be very similar, but now on the video side of things. Let's come on down here and take a look. Now, starts out by saying easy, awesome, once again, what is it? Powered by AI. What is that AI, guys? All together. Sensei, right? Sensei. It says, meet your creative sidekick. With Adobe Sensei AI technology in your corner, you can easily edit, create, organize, and share your videos to bring your imagination to life. Really, guys? Wow. That is amazing. Here we go. Wow, this simple cutout here, and they're going to highlight that like if it's something, I don't know, but anyways, they say, simple steps, bright results. From basic adjustments to fun animations, transitions, and artistic effects, you're covered with 25 guided edits. Once again, guys, guided edits. What does that mean? Like I said before, step-by-step walkthroughs. It continues by saying, achieve the look that you want without any guesswork. Just follow the steps and learn as you go. Let's go down to the next one. All right, effortless organization. Back to the cataloging, guys. Remember, cataloging. Clean up the clutter automatically. Thanks to Adobe Sensei AI technology, you can find your photo and videos in a snap, using smart tags, facial recognition, and more. Plus, your catalog structure is automatically backed up for easy recovery so you can work worry-free. Now, once again, same thing, right? The exact same thing is going on for photo and video. They're doing a couple of different things because one is video, one is photo, but the gist of it is still Sensei, Sensei, Sensei. Take your hands off the wheel and we'll take care of it for you. We're going to do really good backups for you behind the scenes so you don't need to do it. We're also going to easily catalog all of your stuff so you don't have to do it. Let's keep going. All right, cool creations worth sharing. Enjoy more creative freedom. Make animated social posts, add stylish titles, transitions, or themes to your movies, and more. Basically, at that point, you can share them, and there you go. It's the idea of templating. Once again, like I said, it's making stuff easy, making stuff like one-click, guided, step-through, walkthroughs, whatever you want to call it. Make it easy so that you can put something together and then share it. Now, what's interesting is that's all that they have for Premiere, whereas they had a lot for Photoshop Elements, but for Premiere Elements, that's all that they say. So to me, that's kind of crappy just because video is getting no attention pretty much, in my personal opinion. Now, is there going to be some underlying things that they've added into the video aspect, the video software? I'm sure, but they don't highlight it. Once again, what are they highlighting? Adobe Sensei. The whole idea of artificial intelligence, sorting, cataloging, saving, backing up, doing these manipulations like we were talking about with content aware, but doing it for you. You just have to draw a circle around something and then it will do all the work, all the heavy lifting for you. You don't have to do anything. All right. So that's basically what's going on here with Photoshop Elements as well as Premiere Elements 2021. Now, let me get down here to the price. I'll flip over my screen again. So as you can see, Photoshop Elements 2021 is $99 if you just buy it outright. And if you're upgrading and you already have Photoshop Elements 2020, you're looking at $79.99 for the upgrade, $20 difference. Now you can buy both packages, Photoshop Elements 2021 as well as Premiere Elements 2021. All right. And that will save you $50 basically. So for $149.99, you can buy it. And if you're upgrading, you can upgrade for $119.99. And of course, they do have down here at the bottom, you can see the student and teacher edition. And that is for $79.99. So what's good about that is if you have a student in your home, you can use that upgrade or that method of moving into the Adobe suites or these packages for a lower cost, for a cheaper cost. That's all you have to do is prove that you have a child, that is going to school and you're going to get the discount. So you could do that if you so desire. Once again, the whole idea about this is making things super, super easy and creating those 3 levels of, or 3 modes of software. All right. You have your guided, your step-by-step walkthrough. You have your quick, which is that 1 click. And finally, you have your expert mode for everyone else that really wants to use the sliders and get into the nitty-gritty. For me, once again, I'm not an Adobe user, so I wouldn't use this software. Number 1, because it is not professional, quote, a professional enough for me, because I really get into a lot of the stuff that I do, and these packages do not have everything that I need or want, so I wouldn't use them anyways. But like I said, I do not use Adobe software at all anyways. After that Life After Adobe Cutting the Cord series a year and a half ago, that was the end of it. Like I told you, I went cold turkey and no more Adobe. So anyways, guys, hey, pick your poison. What do you want to use? Do you want to use Adobe? Do you want to go into the rental model, your lease model, and just continuously pay? Or do you want to go into like an Elements here, whereas you pay once, you buy it, and then later on you want to upgrade it, you can? I personally like this model, and I've always liked this model, and that's one of the reasons why I think that Adobe got it wrong. And what people don't understand is when you have a model like this, and like I said earlier in this video, it promotes the company to create, to make advancements, all right? Not to iterate, okay? To innovate. Whereas if you have a monthly subscription model, the company is less likely to do so. Why? Well, with this model, you have to, like I said, come up with new stuff that is like that sweet candy that someone looks at and say, that looks really good. I want to taste that. I want that. Okay. You have to give them a reason to upgrade. Whereas if you are in a rental type of thing, okay, and now your users are just using what you give them, it gives you less motivation to, like I said, innovate instead of just simply iterating. Iteration and just making more of the same is not what I like. And that's exactly what Adobe was doing as soon as they went to this rental model, okay? Where you're never owning anything, you're leasing it, and you're paying in perpetuity. You're paying forever, all right? They, in my personal opinion, kind of went down a little bit. They weren't creating that new and innovative stuff, all right? They weren't doing it. It all slowed down after that, okay? Why? Because they don't need to. You're going to pay no matter if we iterate or if we innovate. You're going to pay, and that's it. Simple as that. Whereas with this type of software and every other software that you buy and you have to pay for upgrades, the company, it behooves them to create better and better and better software every year or every cycle, right? Because then they know that you're going to buy it. If not, you're going to use the exact same software for the next 5 years because it's good enough, right? It's good enough. They need to show you something new, something innovative that makes you want to buy it, right? So anyways, guys, that's it for Adobe today. I probably won't talk about Adobe for the next 6 months. I don't know. As you know, I don't really care for them. Like I said, if you're interested in my Life After Adobe Cutting the Cord series, I might put it here. I might leave it before. I don't know. But I'll definitely put a link to the playlist in the comment area as well as in the description. So if you want to go take a look at those, go check them out. Also, if you want any of the Life After Adobe Cutting the Cord merch, the shirts and the jackets and the hats and all the rest of the stuff that I came up with, check that below all of my videos, not just this one. It's down there. All right. Pick something up. Support the channel. That would be awesome. Anyways, if you got anything out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would be helpful. That allows those YouTube gods to look kindly upon the channel as well as this video and recommend it. All right. That would be awesome. So throw it a big thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And if you are subscribed, click this little bell icon right over here. So whenever I go live or if I come up with a new video, you'll be notified of it immediately. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools that I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me and my family. That would be absolutely awesome and appreciated. That's it, guys. I'm out of here for yet another vlog. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe and stay healthy.